Hey everyone, this is Lisa from Life in Layouts over here on the Scrap Room, and today I am using the Echo Park School Rules. I am also going to be using the embellishment kit, and with the flavor of the month you will get 3 sheets of pattern paper, 2 sheets of black cardstock, a white tag, a yard of the Doodlebug Chunky Twine, and a third of the pack of the Echo Park ephemera. You will also get a couple of Market Wood Design wood apples or wood hats. Now in the embellishment kit, you will also get the 12 by 12 sticker sheet. Now I'm going to be using these photos of my friend and her children when they started school in 2013. So I have a picture of the youngest in kindergarten, and then the middle children are in 3rd and 4th grade, and then my friend actually started graduate school that year. I'm also going to be using a sketch by Scrapbook Generations, and I will link that sketch below for you. It is a free sketch that you can download. When I saw this paper, I loved those owls. I mean, those owls are so stinking cute. Even though they have graduation hats on, and so this paper would probably lend more towards graduating or the end of the year, I felt like it was appropriate for also the first day of school. We always hope that our children are going to graduate from school as well. This sketch allowed me to use a large portion of that owl paper on the right hand side, and then on the left hand side I was able to get all 4 of their initial photos with their little sign that my friend made for her children to hold up. I went ahead and cut out 2 of these little cards, and they are so cute. One has a little fox on it and he's holding a little banner that says read, and then the other one has 3 books on it with an apple. Now I did use fun foam on my photo there with all 3 of the kids to give it a little bit of dimension. And when I added the little cards down, I did go ahead and ink the edges, but it just wasn't giving off enough dimension against that white paper. And so I went ahead and mounted them on the blue star paper, but then I still felt like it was getting lost in between the blue of the owl. Like I needed something that was really vastly different, and so I went ahead and pulled out that red plaid paper and mounted the cards on that. Now the sketch calls for 3 little banners over there on the far right hand side, so I was trying to pull out things from the sticker elements as well as the ephemera packs to make it work. And I finally found this green ruler, and I loved the fact that that was a very contrasting color. I don't think that there is any green at all in the owl paper, but there is green in all of the embellishment pieces as well as the piece that's going to be on the far left hand side. So I like that I was able to pull in that green. I also used the apple banner and a piece of wood grain that I ended up cutting a little banner notch into. And then of course I had to add one more cute, adorable owl on top of all of those banner pieces, and I think that that cluster really came together. Up in the top right hand corner, I go ahead and add a little floral element as well as a sticker that says back to school with a little schoolhouse. And then I found the perfect spot for those apples. I think that they look so cute over there on the far left hand side between that pattern paper and those photos. Of course I added a little school bus, because what first day of school isn't complete without a school bus, and I like the way that it sits right there on that wood grain. It almost looks like kind of a road that the bus would be traveling on. I did go ahead and add some green to the cluster over there on the far left hand side. I cut out one of the frame stickers to add a little piece on the left hand side, and I'm actually going to end up adding a piece at the top as well to add a little bit more green. I do pull out this little girl here that's sitting on top of a stack of books, and I really think that that tied in the fox and the books over on the right hand side of the layout. Now, I love that sticker up there at the top. It says school is cool. So the banner itself says school, and then the little owl is holding a banner himself that says cool. And I think it's such a cute little area, but it just doesn't end up making it on that section. It just doesn't look right up there, kind of sitting up there all by itself. So I do end up moving that here in just a minute. I wanted to incorporate this chunky twine that was in the kit, and it was definitely chunky. And I just went ahead and used some washi tape to tape it on the back of my layout, and then I did go ahead and use liquid glue right underneath it just to make sure that it would stay in place. And I like the dimension that gives this layout. I went ahead and put it both on the left and right hand side of the layout. Now, I do want to encourage each and every one of you guys to go check out our Facebook group. It has lots and lots of inspiration for the Scrap Room and the Flavors of the Month kit. It will give you lots of ways to use each one of these kits, as well as we have lots of challenges for you each and every month. Now, I had these 3 additional photos, and I thought about not using them, but I had this piece of paper, the plaid on one side and then all of the school elements on the other side. And it was just a little bit larger than 6 by 12. And so it gave me the inspiration to go ahead and use these 3 photos and put them on a 6 by 12. So this little insert will sit in the middle of this page here, and it's just a great way to get my supplies used up. There was very little left after I did this 6 by 12 page, just because I ended up using almost everything to fill that out. So I was super excited to be able to get most of my supplies used up. This is where I go ahead and pull out that banner and the owl. I do go ahead and put it back on the sticker sheet just for a moment so that I can work on the pages, and I am going to end up putting it on the other side of this layout. I do use those cards there to cut out a small little clock. That sheet of paper is an awesome sheet of paper to cut out and get lots of embellishments, smaller embellishments to add to your layout. So make sure you take a look at that before you start cutting it up. At the very top there, I do add a cluster that has a little composition notebook and then that clock. And I will end up adding an apple there as well. Now on the back side of this 6 by 12, I decided that I would go ahead and use that white tag that we got in our kit and a little piece of the chunky twine that was left over. So I added that right behind the photo, and I did go ahead and use my distress ink in black soot to distress it a little bit and let it stand out against that white paper. So then this is where I was able to get in that little owl and the tag. So it says school is cool, which I think is perfect because she's got her little hand up in the air with her thumb, with her thumb up in the air. So I think it's just a cute little added to that picture there. I go ahead and pull in this ruler from the ephemera pieces and then this big schoolhouse. I am so glad that I was able to get that used up because it's such a big element, and I purposely left enough space on the bottom to be able to get that larger element used in there. I also used this black ephemera piece that says A is for apple. At the very top on the right hand side, I do go ahead and add 3 additional little banner pieces up there in the red plaid, the blue stars, as well as the light wood grain. And then this little piece here was a part of a tag, and it has what looks like notebook paper on it. So I go ahead and add that to the very bottom just to give it another little layer there on the bottom. I used that apple banner to go ahead and cut out a couple more apples and add them to the upper right hand side. And I also pulled in some enamel dots from my stash in green and orange. All right, everyone, so here is my final layout as well as some close-ups. If you enjoyed this video, if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. If you haven't done so already and you want to see more inspiration from the Flavor of the Month kits, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thanks everyone for watching, and I hope that you have a scrappy day.